Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Wright State Esports, where we have our Overwatch Gold team facing off against the Akron Rockets Gold team. So far, it seems like it's going to be a tale of the two GM tanks. Rep Dragontile being a GM5 tank, as well as Wahash for the Rockets being a GM as well. First, we are on Lijiang with a ban on D.Va and a ban on Vendetta. We ban Vendetta, they ban D.Va. As they picked Lijiang. Seems like we're going to be running out two almost identical matchups, with the only difference being Kiri Lucio versus Kiri and Jetpack Cat. Interesting to see what versus Puma and Brady will switch to after the sim, as Akron will keep the Symmetra. Wright State will switch to a Reaper, as early on point are the Rockets Gold team, as Ender almost goes down pretty quickly, manages to find cover and cover some HP. Versus Puma also sitting at half health almost entirely, as Rep will get the first pick. 3 picks now for Wright State, as it is just the Symmetra and Lucio left. The Symmetra will go down. Lucio will just die on point. Wright State will capture point first for an ability to begin progress on point. So far, really the only change being from a Sojourn to a Cassidy for the Akron Gold team. Just getting a little bit of poke damage in here, as they're all going to come down through the main window. They're going to quickly get on point with Symmetra. Reaper going to stand in the window and get a little bit of poke. As 2 go down, the Cassidy and the Kiriko, as just 1 person left. No more. Another team kill for Wright State Gold. Really going all around here, as the Akron team has not been able to get a kill yet. Their damage have a total of 100 or 1,500 damage total. Their Cassidy has not been able to play the game yet, as they will rotate left this time. The grab will come out as the entire team is stacked. Beat and Kitsune will come out. Rep will accidentally self-kill, as Wright State will seemingly just back up onto point a little bit more. They're going to give them point since they lost their tank in the exchange, and they're still getting some free poke damage. Reverse Puma will TP out after dropping from that window spot. Almost to ult for Overclock, Death Blossom, and the Cat Pounce. Devola will get the Cassidy with the Cat Pounce and will not die because of it. Reverse Puma will get 1 with his ult as well. The Lucio will boop Rep off the map. However, it won't matter, as the rest of the team is now dead. As Wright State now coming up on 80 for the point. Reverse Puma just sitting up right next to the window, hoping that they peek and just can get some big burst damage out. Symmetra is 1. Symmetra goes down. Early pick for Reverse Puma. Ender gets 1 on the Kiri as well, followed by another one for Puma. Ender gets another with the Overclock. And finally, a 3K and a 2K mixed in there for first point to go to Wright State. Never really being that contested, other than inside of that grab where the Zarya got blown up. Devol died once and Rep died twice. The only deaths on that first point. as we get ready for the center tower point of Lijiang. Puma will swap to the Symmetra seemingly for a quick TP turret, or a quick TP.
It's all in the stance.
Seemingly going with the Zar mirror as they swap to a Ramatra in the middle. Possibly trying to go for just a Zar v Zar matchup again. Adverse Promo will go back for the Reaper, so it'll be similar lineups yet again for each team. No real changes other than the Zar v Zar matchup, as Ender will take a great angle. The Cassidy will get some nice little poke damage in there onto Ender, diving Ender and picking off Devul at the same time. Down will go Adverse Puma. The first team fight will be a loss for Wright State, as Rep will just fall back, wait for their DPS to recover. Seemingly trying to not go bridge here, as Zar will bubble the Reaper, which is the best move for a lot of people in the current meta. Cole will go down quickly because of this cast. This cast is eating Reaper alive. It's just Zar v Zar with a bunch of people. Rep will get one pick in, but down both supports now, as the cast will pick off the Jetpack Cat and will finish off Rep as well. They're going to have some trouble going against this Cassidy on this point. Really countering that Reaper at every point in turn. And then also sniping down the Jetpack Cat, which will swap for a Lucio now. Devul on main support. Kitsune and High Noon will come out for Akron. Just really sort of Wright State running it down as much as, Akron sort of just trying to run it down as much as they possibly can, as it'll just be the Kiri and the Zarya left, as Zarya will get booped off the map by the Lucio, just leaving the Kiri, who will manage to catch a wave, but will get staggered with the Zarya. 85 on point for the Akron Gold team. It's going to be a tough battle for this point, as Wright State can't really let up at all, or else potential point victory for the Akron Gold team. Rep getting absolutely shredded with the full charge Zarya. Lynx will also fall. Beat and Blossom will come out for Akron. Blossom will come out for versus Puma, but he will die in the exchange. Not really a whole lot that Wright State can do here. 92, almost 95 on the point, as Grab will come out, which will do it pretty much, as they are able to somewhat touch point. Devul and Puma, and are now on the point as well. High Noon comes out, will get Devul in the exchange. No supports now for the back line, or for the DPS line. Rep will go on ball for quick touches. Zarya getting absolutely shredded by Reaper. Reaper pinging out the TP. Forcing out Fade, as the Reaper will go down. Lucio for Akron will just fall back to his team. Really great point stall when I didn't believe that they really had the opportunity to do so. However, one team fight for Akron will mean a victory. All they have is Kitsune, while Wright State has beat. The ball finding the health pack, being a little bit of a pest in the back line. Finding their way through, trying to pick out the Lucio. Kitsune will come out for Akron. Beat will come out, only picking up the ball, Kiri and Lucio, as Puma will go down. But Lynx will get the pick on the opposing Kiri. Devol will get taken down now, as Beat will come out and get everyone for Akron Gold. Puma getting back in, getting one in his exchange. However, it's just the Lucio now. Has to get a single bit of touch. Reaper will get Kiri with the ult. Will walk into a mine after being booped by the Zarya. As it is just Wright State players funneling, trying to do the ring around. Will not go over well. Lucio is not able to touch point, as Akron will capture the second point of the map in a 100-90 exchange between the two teams. Coming into this next fight, you're going to have the control center point. Looking for any changes here. Devol will go on the Wu Yang, as Lynx seemingly swapping heroes will not, as Devol will rock out on the Wu Yang. Ball comp for Wright State, as quick sim TP into a Reaper for Akron. And they're trying to get poke off this off angle. Lynx will pick off the Reaper as the Zarya gets extremely low, as she can just be blown up immediately, as Puma will get the final blow there. Lucio now staggering himself, not even catching wave, as Wright State will capture a point first. And they're trying to get this ult charge, or this railgun charge. Barely misses the high ground there. Reverse Puma will get blown up a little bit, as the TP will not go off. First pick for... Ooh! Big slam into... as Ender will get poked off high ground by the Cassidy. Ball, the only one left. A Cowboy Cassidy coming out here with the flare into shots. Ball still being an obnoxious pest, just finding in their backline the entire time. As Puma will get halved. Puma will find two with the dire shotguns. Ender will get one, as this will be another team fight victory for Wright State in very, very quick succession. As it's a very tight point so far, 37 for the Akron Gold, as Wright State will bring it up above 40 for the point. You're basically looking at close to every ult for Wright State, whereas if you are Akron, you're only looking at your support ults. Oh, that Reaper 1v1 could have been extremely important with the Cassidy there. Trying to properly call the right target here. Ender will get 3 with his ult, so it will not necessarily matter. Ender gets a 4K with his overclock. Surely has to be play of the game here, as Wright State will take it above 75% now for the point. Big Blossom opportunity here, as he sees it, drops down on top of the Cassidy. Cassidy gets blown up, grabs the health pack. Gets a little bit of poke on the Kiriko before getting the Zarya down. Kitsune will go for Wright State. Beat will come out with Blossom as the Reaper will pick out the other Reaper. Ball taking a whole lot of damage from this Cassidy. Cassidy will just fall back as Wright State will regain the point after losing it for a quick second. Above 90 now for Wright State. Ball is in there. High Noon comes out trying to knock the Cassidy off. As I'm sure Minefield comes out now. Ball takes a whole lot of damage, but it doesn't matter. Reaper ult gets nullified as it's just the Cassidy and the Kiriko now. As Wright State will hold on for a 2-1 victory in Lijiang Tower. As surely this play of the game is an Ender 4K with his overclock. Excited to see how this one played out.
This ends now.
It's not even the 4K, as the 4K was on Control Center. A different overclock. Still gets 3 final blows to his name for a point victory for Wright State to go up 1-0. As we will be subbing out Rep Dragon Tile for Rev, our other tank player. As we wait for map pick and bans to go through, we will be right back on WSU Esports. We'll be right back. We are back with Wright State Esports as we move to Coliseo as Akron will ban Mauga and we will ban Cass here at Wright State. Really trying to figure out Nexumine being kind of annoying in that last game for Devol and Ender. Getting Ender on the 1v1s while Devol was on Jetpack Cat getting picked out by the Cassidy at every point in turn. Seems like we will be going with a Zarya Bastion Vendetta with Kirilu for Akron. Wright State will also be running Zarya with Vendetta and Sojourn, Kiriko, and Wu Yang for Wright State. As the Zarya will be now getting healed a little bit later than I expected it to be. As Ender will just get shredded by a Bastion in form. It seems like this is going to be a team that really tries to run through Nexumine, as he will just pick on Ender the entire time. Reverse Puma really forcing the team to back up while playing Vendetta. Really finding the Lucio for a great pick. He will also get a 3K. About to get the Bastion as well. Will get Suzu'd. It won't matter as he will retreat out, not finding the Kiriko valuable to try to pick off, as they will have a TP on hand. Very quick fight from a 4K for Reverse Puma, as he will get Suzu'd, but will go down for it as the entire team will just jump on him. As it doesn't matter, Ender really being bot hog, not able to find the health back before getting picked off by the Vendetta. Absolute pesky hero to play against. As Rev will go down, Lynx will get away. Wu Ying now finding a little bit of trouble, but will fall back. Bastion really being annoying, as Bastion has seen almost a little bit of a resurgence in meta recently. As Bastion will already ult, dumping one on the Kiri. I didn't really see where everything else was going. Adverse Puma will go down just a little bit late on the Suzu is Lynx. Devol will get the pick on the Vendetta, and then Lynx will find another on the Lucio. The Kiri will TP away. Tier is very, very low before TPing back. The Kiri is actually one. Ender will go in. Rev will actually get the kill for it. Vendetta will poke off the high ground for Ender here, as he finds this great off angle to try to do things. Rev is really doing some work here. Bastion in turret. He will fall off the high ground while Bastion is sitting in turret. Vendetta will dive in. I see a grab potential, as he does too. As the enemy Zarya will grab, which will get Puma and Lynx down. Wright State still in control of bot, pushing it forward, as Ender will not be able to save Devil on the Wu Yang. Is managing to get out, however, as Wright State has a push lead of over almost 80 meters 106 to 27, basically. As you have 3 ults to 4 ults. Bastion will use his ult for the second time in the game. Ender will get picked off by the Bastion ult on the final blow. Bastion in form will force the enemy team to retreat. Devil will get picked off in a big stagger. Lynx also following to another big stagger as well. Will not even catch Devil's wave. As Wright State almost getting the pick on the Vendetta is Ender. Vendetta diving in, going for the Bastion, who gets bubbled, and the Kiri TP's away. Tidal Blast goes in. As the Zarya is really low, you can just blow up the Zarya. If not able to get out, Ender will get the Bastion, and then we'll get the Vendetta as well. Ender will go here trying to get the Kiri with the stagger. Will work. Fall back so the Zarya can't pick you off in turn. As Wright State regains control of the bot. 40-meter lead now as they will erase forward spawn for the enemy teams. Ender on the off angle here. Puma engaged. Zarya will fall. And so will the Vendetta. Wright State up 2 now. The Bastion will now fall as Lynx does. Still up 2 is Wright State. Ender pretty low, trying to fight against a Wu Yang. As Bastion will get yet another ult in this game. Will try to strategically drop them as best as he can. Puma will go down, and so will Rev, as Ender, Lynx, and Devil are forced to retreat, getting about 5 more meters on top of their lead, as they have forward spawns currently, before the enemy team will erase them now, going over halfway point on the map. Visor, Vendetta, and Grav for Wright State. Grav will come out as a Wu Yang ult will come out for Akron. The Bastion really low. The Vendetta finds the kill there. Ender gets 2 before they will clean up the enemy Kiri. 2:45 left on the clock. Wright State regaining control of the bot, seemingly going to possibly make it all the way to forwards before Vendetta ult will come out for Akron. Will get no one, but Rev will fall to the Vendetta, trying to get to the health pack, and does, as Puma just trying to fall back as best as he can. Wu Yang ult, Vendetta ult, and Visor for Soldier. Really only coming up on Grav or Akron. Got to be careful not to get too bunched up, because you will fall victim to a Grav with pretty much probably a full charge Zarya. However, you're coming up 4-1 as Wu Yang ult will get used on and versus Puma, who will really go for the Bastion. Bastion will fall, as so will both. The entire enemy team will just fall in suit, as another team kill for Wright State. And you still have 3 ults to their 1. They could probably charge another Bastion ult as well as a Wu Yang ult. But if you're Wright State, you have Kitsune, you have Vendetta ult, and you have Tac Visor. Puma can't really find anything with the Vendetta ult. Will have to just try to take some pressure off of Tank, as Visor will come out, getting 3 and Grav will take care of him and Lynx. 45 seconds now on the clock, continuing to push their lead. Puma will die as Rev will just try to fall back as best as they can. The Vendetta really being almost a pest. Getting some great poke in. Less than 30 seconds now. Wright State currently doubling almost what the Akron Gold team has in terms of meterage. Wright State Gold coming up on Grav. As they charge, Grav will pop it out away from the bot. Overtime will come out. It'll be 3 picks, 4 picks, and 5 picks for another team kill for Wright State to win Coliseo pretty heavy-handedly, as the Vendetta on the enemy team went 10-10. Really rough match for them. As Verse Puma will pick up the play of the game on Vendetta. Not sure exactly which one this will be. Getting the Bastion, getting some swipes in on the Wu Yang, and then finishing off the Zarya as well. As it'll be a 2-0 stand right now for Wright State as we head into map 3. Rosters are still set for the next matches. They will not swap out Rev and Rep, as we will await a map pick, I believe, by Akron, followed by Bands. As we get those underway, we will be right back with you on Wright State Esports.
I didn't ask for your opinion. I didn't ask for your opinion.
If you're in it with me, you're in it for life.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Someone stop that!
Immobilizing.
Let's get him!
Neutralizing projectile. Forward barrier activated.
Score 0-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
I think I was muted the entire time. Wright State Green did get done with their matches, as we will update you that on Friday. We will see you later for next week for another stream of Overwatch NECC. Goodbye.